Hi friends, we are finishing our second day. We just came back to the hotel after visiting Philippi and visiting the place where Paul baptized Lydia. It's a wonderful place. So we are here in the river where Lydia was baptized. This is amazing. This is the first European is baptized, and here is a corner of by the river where people gathered to pray, people from Philippi, and came to pray here, and so Paul baptized Lydia here and all her household, and so we celebrated Mass here, so this is wonderful. So that celebration there was a wonderful Mass that we celebrated and did there, and we all did the renewal of our baptism and promises, and we always spend a very intimate moment in prayer and in thanksgiving for that opportunity to be in that place. And so after that we went to visit Kavala, which is Neapolis, the place where Paul entered also into that area to go and preach in Philippi. So we are basically looking into what Paul did in his second journey, as known as the second journey, especially as narrated in the Acts of the Apostles in chapter 16. So after St. Paul part ways with Barnabas, and so he leaves Antioch with Silas and other companions to do the journey of evangelizing, this second journey, and so in a vision he gets called to go and preach the gospel in Macedonia, and then he crosses to this side and he gets in Neapolis, which is nowadays Kavala, and then he walks to Philippi, and then from Philippi, where we celebrated Mass, and Philippi is a wonderful city, big and beautiful at the moment of Paul, as we can see from the ruins. Here we are in the old city of Philippi. This is the amphitheater of Philippi. So can you imagine when Paul walked down here to the city to see this amazing place? And that's why the city's ruins were there, but there was not place for him to preach. That's why he went to that river where people gathered to pray and then preach. And so where you see those people walking, that's actually the Roman way, the Roman street that Paul would have walked and going down to the place that by the river where he baptized Lydia. It's pretty cool, right? So there are pilgrims listening to the talk about Philippi. After Philippi, he had some problems in the community there with people that started to complain about him, and so actually because he cast out that spirit in a little girl, and they didn't like that, and so he was put in jail, and you will see a picture of the jail there, put in jail, and after that liberated and sent away from the city, and from there he walked all the way to Thessalonica, where we are now, and where we visited yesterday. So we basically are doing the second trip of Paul, and today we did what he would do first, and arriving to Philippi, and then moving towards Thessalonica, where he also preached the gospel and where he also had problems and have to move on. So but it was a beautiful and wonderful day spent all together, and so I hope you also participate from our journey if you're willing to read a bit about it. And so just go to Acts of the Apostles chapter 16, and we basically have done from all of chapter 16 and then 17 from 1 to 15. So basically go from chapter 16 first up to 17 to verse 15. That's what we have done so far in these couple of days.